Tuesday. It really is. It's Tuesday. And it's July 18th. It's a couple minutes before 9 a.m. here in Colorado. And I was just listening to the crop dusting planes flying overhead. And it's that time of year where it's important. And I don't know if they're spraying for mosquitoes or if they're actually spraying for the crops. Maybe both. And that's part of the joy in living in a rural small town, kind of out in the plains in Colorado. It's very special here. It's one of the reasons I moved, because it still has that small town feel, and yet it's close enough to the metropolitan if you really have a need or desire to go there. So once again, I'm coming to you, and I think this is day 4, where I'm doing the YouTube reading before I'm doing my Facebook reading. Keep getting guided to come here first. So I'm going to listen to the guidance and come here first. And I looked at the decks and once again said, Lord, which deck am I going to use? And let this message be for all who are watching and sharing, for the greatest good and for the best messages that can come through. And so kind of looked at it, didn't have a feeling for the Power Tarot deck. Instead, I'm using this one. So it's the regular Angel Tarot, and it is by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine, published by Hay House. And kind of curious this morning. It just has this good little vibe to it, you know. That's how we're going to approach this reading, with happy thoughts and with good thoughts. And all morning long, I want to share this with you while I shuffle. All morning long, I keep hearing this message, and it was in regards to sort of like the general population. I know it's kind of a little different, right? But it's the general population, and I keep hearing it. So I guess I'm going to repeat it. And the message goes, and I'm paraphrasing here now, but if the angels step in and I get the exact phraseology, we'll kind of repeat it again. So it is, the world does not revolve around you. However, you revolve around the world. When I heard that message, I got, what does that mean? And I started to think about it. And I realized, I think, and they're giving me clarification here, what the angels are trying to say. And it really is what you think and what you feel goes around the world. You know what? It's at a starting point with you, goes around the world, and its ending point is with you. I got thinking about that. Imagine all the thoughts of all the people currently on the planet going around the world. Talk about environmental pollution. So I thought, how do we clear that pollution up? And the message came, think positively. What do you want going around the world and coming back to you? Do you want to think, worry, goes around the world and comes back at you? Or do you want to smile and be grateful that you were given another day, that you have clothes on your back, that you have a roof over your head, that you have a job to go to? Some may not, but your needs are getting provided for, that there's food in your fridge, that you have a family that supports you, and if not, then you have friends that are family. You have God, His Son, Holy Spirit, and the angels that support and love you. And I thought, wow. So if we change a lot of those thoughts that are going around the world, that are to positive and happy and blessed thoughts, we clear up, knock away, send off into the ethers the psychic pollution. What an intriguing thought. So I'm going to start this reading with that message in particular from your angels. And let's see what other messages come up. Psychic pollution. Never really thought of it in that terms before. Well, there's obviously one card that slid right out, and there's another. So let me put these in order. We'll slide this one as the first card, and that is the second one. Never thought about it as psychic pollution. Wow. You know, I know Doreen talks about in her 10 Messages the Angels Want You to Know book, she talks about the figure 8, you know, coming from you, going out and coming back and wrapping around. And I like that. The number 8, of course, is infinity, which means it always goes. But it also means abundance. So do you want an abundance of negativity? Or do you want an abundance of positive? I know which one I'm choosing. And then to top that off this morning, I hear psychic pollution. Okay, it's a 3-card read. They just told me to hush up. Alrighty. As soon as that 3rd card popped up, I heard hush up. So let's see why I'm being hushed. Oh, amazing. You know that this is, when I say amazing or oh wow, that it's probably pretty something special or something pretty special. And it is. It's a major arcana card. And it is the Hermit. Archangel Raziel. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. It's a very special card. It's also the 9, which is a very powerful number. It's like beginnings and endings and like things to change, and here we go with change again and moving forward. The Hermit, when I look at him, I think of Merlin the magician. I think of a wise one who, you know, this is, of course, what Raziel is. It's, you know, one of the wise ones that has the knowledge of God, and to be able to share some of those beautiful secrets with you when you spend time in quiet meditation and don't let those thoughts, that psychic pollution, interfere with your own space. It also says a spiritual teaching. Your loved ones, your siblings, your community, your fellow co-workers, how you react and how you respond in spirit and in kind is a teaching of who you are. And how you react to things teaches your children how they will react to a similar situation in the future. Do you react with harsh words? Do you react with kindness? Do you react with a hug, or do you react with a slap across the face? Do you stomp your feet in anger and slam the doors? Or do you sit down and take a pause and go, I'm okay? One of the things that I'm amazed at is I love to watch the way people treat animals. Because the way they treat animals with that unconditional love that they give, with that pet, with that soothing, with that cuddling, with that holding, it's the way they treat their children, and it's beautiful to watch. It's the way they treat their significant other. It's the way that they treat themselves when we give and send out unconditional love. Pets do that. They have no hesitation. They give you unconditional love. That too is a spiritual growth. Imagine thinking about the world the way a dog thinks about it. Like, wow. You know, happy-go-lucky. Loved dogs, well taken care of dogs. Happy-go-lucky, can't wait to see their owners, always excited. You could be gone for 2 minutes, but it's like I haven't seen you forever. I'm going to sit right here with you, and I can pick up when you're happy, and I can pick up when you're sad, and when you're sad, I'm here to comfort you. Imagine if we treated each other the same way. So this is an amazing card. It's an opening of self-discovery. It's an opening of who you are on the inside. It's, again, a major change, and I've said it's coming, and it's this evolution forward to shine more light upon this planet, get rid of the psychic pollution. Okay, I'm not terribly surprised that this card came up because it's an intellect card. We're talking about thoughts. And it's the Eight of Air. And I need you to kind of see that. I don't want to block you from reading it with me because you have an illusion of being trapped. And that's coming from a lack of self-confidence, a lack. Anytime there's a feeling of lack, there's a feeling of fear. If there's a feeling of fear, that's your ego trying to take control. It's like you're literally frozen and afraid to take action. My dear lovelies, you were created in spiritual truth, perfect, exactly as you are. And your self-confidence doesn't need to be there so long as you have God confidence, because God will get you through anything. And He created you in His image. Therefore, spiritually speaking, you are perfect and can do anything. Ask God, His Son, Holy Spirit, and of course your wonderful angels to wipe away this illusion of being trapped. Step forward into the spiritual growth, into the spiritual teaching. Take action because you are safe. Interesting. Now we're going to talk about earthly matters. Here's the card that's telling you you're going to be okay. It's the Seven of Earth. Take a look. All this beautifulness that is just getting ready to burst wide open. All of the hard work that you've done, all of the things that you've done and up until this point are literally like seeds in fertile soil. In order for those seeds to sprout and become fruit, to become a plant, to become a tree, to become that which will feed you, there's going to be a slight pause in action. That's okay. You're worrying about that pause unnecessarily. Maybe the job offer hasn't come yet. Maybe you haven't got that confirmation email. Maybe you haven't received that phone call. Maybe you're still waiting for your resume to be looked at. Maybe you're waiting for your true love to show up. All in divine timing. Everything is divine timing. Unnecessary worry. You're going to be okay. This has already told you that. You just, take the action. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And know that you're going through a spiritual growth time to fulfill your own destiny while you're here on this planet. And to make sure that you're not adding to the psychic pollution. Go back to the beginning. So, darlings, I'm going to finish this reading here for you today. I am. If you would like a personal reading from me, please visit my website, houseofangelcardreadings.com. I am now taking bookings for August. We are basically 3 weeks out. If you purchase a reading from me now, you'll still get it at the discounted rate. On August 1st, the rates go up again. I also teach. My classes this week have been fantastic. Not only am I having the pleasure of teaching, I'm also having the pleasure of getting to know some very gifted people already on class 1, where their evolution is going to take them. Oh my goodness. We are literally flipping the switch on light workers, and their bulbs will shine brightly. I am so honored and so humbled to be teaching these classes. And here's one of the things I wanted to share with you. A lot of people think taking angel card reading classes is to build a business. That's great if that's what you want to do. That's wonderful. But imagine being able to reach for a deck of cards in the morning. You have a question. You have a concern. You have a worry. You have a psychic thought that's creating psychic pollution. And you'd like a clear answer. Of course, put it into prayer. Needless to say, that's where we always start first with everything. And ask God, His Son, Holy Spirit, the angels to guide you. But then imagine getting it affirmed. Imagine being able to look at the cards and know that the angels are literally on your vibration level, letting you see the next step of action. How much sweeter would it be to have a clearly defined, clear answer to major life decisions before you make them? How much sweeter would it be to know that you are indeed making not only the right decision, but you're on the right path? Another great reason to learn how to read the cards, in addition to everything else. Something very special, my ebook, my autobiography, is on Amazon, and it's on sale for the next couple of weeks. So it is available for instant download. I do have the link in the description below, take you right to Amazon. And so the ebook is available for Windows, Android, and any Apple product. So it's very cool. If you don't have that type of a reader, the app is available on Amazon for free. It'll say, you know, get this for free. Or read on this device for free or something similar to that. So it's really quite amazing and fun to be able to say, my book's on sale, and it is. So I just want to get the word out there. I hope that my autobiography can help others as well to take that leap of faith, because that is the head title, and the subtitle is A Psychic Spirited Journey. So sweethearts, have a beautiful day, a terrific Tuesday. I do want to thank you again for all of your likes and your sharing and your comments on my Facebook page, which is House of Angel Card Readings, of course. We're over 2,100 followers. That's just the most beautiful thing. Thank you. We're heading for 2,200 here shortly. I do want to thank you for that as well. I'm just sitting here thinking about psychic pollution and the amazing thought processes of all of that just getting cleared away. It'd be like clearing away the rings of Saturn for all of the clutter that spins around that planet. It's a good way to think about psychic pollution. Rings of debris. Ooh. So on that note, we're going to think positive. So cancel, clear, delete the psychic debris, and have a beautiful and a positive day. Thanks as always for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Give yourself a hug, and namaste.